crude old lock. From the army days. An old sink. Everything's falling apart. At least I got a view. Thick fog tonight. Sturdy, won't budge. I need a tool. The lizard wanted to leave his head on his pillow to dodge the head count and then escape underground. Hank told me there's a loose window in the hospital. Ward room 3. If I fight gas pipe one more time, I might get to stay there. The lizard wanted to leave his head on his pillow to dodge the head count and then escape underground. Bumpy told me about the Spanish dungeons that run under the cell block. I'll keep this plan to myself. I'll keep this plan to myself. Ah, damn it! There goes another 5 seconds of my life. Panic button for the dock. It brings a guard over.
Are you buzzing that? What happened to your light?
When is the doc gonna see me?
He's resting. The doc probably won't see you before tomorrow. I already told the warden last year the doctor's getting too old for this. We'll keep you here for the night. Are you buzzing that? What happened to your light?
I don't feel well. I want to see the chaplain.
Don't die on me, 1229.
Father.
Yes?
What's your latest project?
A program for cons who get their walking papers. You know how hard it is out there to find work.
Gonna give them all street jobs? Turn them into squares?
It's Dullsville, but you live longer. We just need a little more to buy a warehouse.
I make 3 cents an hour, Father.
Joe, we can talk confidentially. You have a lot of folding green outside, don't you?
Priests shouldn't believe in fairy tales. I got work to do. You okay, old-timer? About the rope.
You're gonna need a crapload of rope. Get everything you can.
What's the word?
Gas pipe's looking to carve you up. You ready?
I'm working on it. You've got time for one last run. What are they gonna do to you? Give you life again?
I hope not. This one fairly kicked my ass. I just can't do it. Escaping is a young man's game. You got a beautiful wife who needs you. I'm too old to start again.
Take care of yourself, Gramps. I know too much about him. An egg from the chapel. It doesn't need an egg. And that's not going to work. It doesn't need an egg. One of those pesky seagulls abandoned her nest.
Said your prayers?
I have.
Feel like you're seriously hurt, 1229?
Not sure.
I have to make sure you don't die on my shift. As long as the doctor's, incapacitated, you'll stay here.
Nothing left. We gotta conserve our resources. Not one of those situations that require a wrench. Not one of those situations that require a wrench. Not one of those situations that require a wrench. Not one of those situations that require a wrench. Not one of those situations that require a wrench. Not one of those situations that require a wrench. A resistor I stole from the public phone. I couldn't resist her. An old library card for Stroud's Digest on the Diseases of Birds. Christine would know where to find it. I'm sure the Birdman would appreciate seeing his book in print.
Are you buzzing that? What happened to your light?
I don't feel well. I want to see the chaplain.
Don't die on me, 1229.
So you're good with books, aren't you?
I'm good with the book. I dig it.
Anyway, do you think you could get me this one?
I'm afraid that's impossible.
My wife can probably help you find it.
Be that as it may, it's illegal. All I can give you is spiritual guidance.
Thanks, but no thanks. That won't help me get my hands on the Birdman's book. Father,
Yes?
We were talking about you in the laundry.
What goes down there?
What do you mean?
My shirts come back slashed, man. Very uncool.
Oh, well, you censor our mail. You gotta expect we'll make a few cuts now and then. I got work to do. That won't help me get my hands on the Birdman's book. That won't help me get my hands on the Birdman's book. That won't help me get my hands on the Birdman's book. I'm not that desperate.
Said your prayers?
I have.
Try not to wear out the panic button, 1229.
Ain't gonna happen. Ain't gonna happen. No need for that. No. And that's not gonna work. That won't help me get my hands on the Birdman's book. My wedding ring. I'd only take it off if I was in a really tight spot.
Cool beat. Viv's nephew.
What? Can't you see I'm reading here?
Have you seen your aunt's radio?
It got lost backstage when we struck the set.
Good show tonight, huh?
I don't like this old stuff. I gotta find some new material.
I see a radio. Joe, you got a little too clever with that one.
If you're thinking of boosting something, I can see you in the mirror.
Oh, hi there. I really need that radio.
You're kind of materialistic.
Well, I started today with just a bobby pin.
I've seen you around. You pretend you're Pete.
I am beat down, my friend.
Prove it.
He's got a lot of beat books. I typed up most of the manuscripts for the guys. I've read all those. Boo's bookstore is full of them. Good idea, but not right now. It's for my poetry party. We're publishing the first issue of my mag. Nothing hidden in the machinery. Hope it still works. The poetry magazine goes to the press at the end of the month. We're publishing the first issue of my mag. Everyone I know is at the cafe. Caffeine. I wanted to ask you something. Who did you tell about that diary?
I can't remember.
You're ruining my game with your big mouth. Enough said.
Let's go to Mexico.
I haven't been south of Market in years. I got nothing more to say about that.
It's nice of you to visit.
Did Joe give you a package before he went up? A key?
No, Wait. He did give me a new radio, but my nephew took it to his job.
Where's that?
At the opera, near the old phone exchange, past Fragrance Alley.
Gotta run, Viv. Good night.
Thanks.
Someone else can throw the flyers out. I'll be dead or gone. The flyer for my publication party. End of the month. Someone else can throw the flyers out. I'll be dead or gone. For once, I'm here to get a book. Sutter sold you a diary. I need it.
I'll trade you. I'm looking for novels by Evan Camfield.
Aren't we all? They're too common to be worth much. Books from the Book of the Month clubs. We order them under false names and resell them here. I can't get much cash for them. Besides, I fence most of my stuff here. I don't like ladders. Some guy's always up that ladder. Lost in a cloud of poetry. Or porn. Hi, B. How's biz?
Can't talk here. Meet me in the powder room.
You told me.
What's with Mickey and Goldie the Mermaid?
That boy's obsessed with her. He was the same with her mother. Every night he's snooping around the dressing room.
How can I get the goods on Mickey? He's pushed me around too long.
Check the safe in his office.
Okay, gotta scram.
So empty when I'm...
Hiya, Christine. Welcome back.
Looking good. I saw your sister working over at the bookstore.
Oh, yeah?
We made some trades. Do you need peepers like your sister?
No.
Can you take care of my cat?
Oh, I'm afraid of cats. They always try to lick me.
You are a mermaid. I knew it. When are you girls going on the road?
Next month, down the coast. An all-girl band. You should come. You could do costumes. It all depends on my contract with Mickey.
If I can get you out of the contract, promise you'll help Joe someday.
Uh-huh.
More later. Waterproof purse. Nothing more in her purse but some goldfish. The beautiful club mermaid. Nothing there, except the countless broken hearts of fishermen. I like touching fabrics. Way too big for me. I don't know where to fence coats like that.
So lonely, so empty when I'm without you.
I really need that radio.
You're kind of materialistic.
Well, I started today with just a bobby pin.
I've seen you around. You pretend you're beat.
I am beat down, my friend.
Prove it.
Good show tonight, huh?
I don't like this old stuff. I gotta find some new material.
Have a look at this.
Oh, cool.
And now look at who the play's dedicated to. Go on, look.
To Christine who howls from the rooftops.
How beat is that, huh?
Yeah.
So, will you give me the radio now?
If you give me some ideas from the opera, I'll consider giving it back. Should be no problem for a real beat like yourself. I could do something with this. Maybe mix it up with some traditional stuff.
So it's cool if I grab the radio?
Yeah, it's busted anyway.
I got what I wanted. And how many of us can say that, huh? The little radio Joe fixed for the landlady. No dice. No. This piece of paper is the best lead I have to find the loot. Is that the radio Joe gave you?
Yes.
Something's rattling around inside. It's a key. What do you know about this key? Your initials on it.
He might have locked up something at the property. He was renovating one of my apartments when they got him. The cops still won't let me rent it out.
What's the address?
DuPont Street, above Jeff Lee's shop.
DuPont Street. Is that Chinatown or the beach?
Oh, you call it Grant Avenue. 1310 Grant.
That's right behind my apartment.
It's nice of you to visit.
Gotta run, Viv. Good night.
Thanks.
The V key. V for Vivian, our landlady.
Hey, Cupcake. Where are you going? Let me drive you.
Go back to your wife, Deo.
I just stole this car. It's Cherry, come on. I just want to talk with you.
Don't you start a new job tomorrow?
I'm always starting a new job tomorrow. Is Joe planning an escape?
Why do you say that?
He broke out of Leavenworth. That's why they put him on the rock.
No one's escaped from Alcatraz.
When he gets back, you can be with him. Tonight, you're lonely. You need love.
I can't fall for you again.
Let's go to Mexico. You can get a divorce.
Nice car.
You should see it go. Let's take a spin.
No.
My motor's running.
Your motor's always running.
You didn't break the law, Joe did. You don't need to do his time. You gotta enjoy your body while you can.
I got work. Important work.
You're breaking my heart. I love you. You drive me crazy, baby. Let's get in the back seat. Come on. Please, let's go.
No.
Then right here in the street. I don't care.
I'm not negotiating where. It ain't gonna happen.
I got rubbers.
I'm checking out this apartment.
Let me come with you.
I guess I could use him. There might be trouble ahead. You can come with me, because there might be trouble. But that's it. Don't touch me.
Okay, I got it. Don't have to tell me twice.
Tons of locks on it. I hear constant typing. Junk mail. They're worthless. They're worthless. Weak. Hey, open up in there.
You okay?
Yeah, but I'm not getting in that way. Maybe I could try the window if it's close to the fire escape. Screw this.
What are you looking for?
I can't tell you.
Well, I'll be around.
Looks like their fire escape fell away. The plank leads right over to the apartment building where Joe was working. Don't shoot! I'm with the beats.
Prove it.
Oh, I shoplifted all the time. I got really good.
Yeah, but there's more, isn't there?
I drank a lot as a kid. I hopped a freight with Dale.
Dale, the wheelman.
This was before I met my husband. I was living with cousins in San Jose in a tiny house between two orchards.
You were a peach.
That's what Joe said.
I'm not convinced you're a beat.
I ran away from reform school.
Why were you in reform school?
I had some bad boyfriends. I was with a sailor. We stole a Pontiac and drove to Santa Cruz. My mom called the cops on us. My parents fought a lot. I ran away for days. They split up, got back together, broke up. My mom died. My dad? I don't know where he is now.
Then what?
I kind of had a crack up. I had to go to court and testify against my cousin's dad. But they let him off. The jury wouldn't convict. My dad's side of the family, they weren't good people.
You were talking about Dale.
I talk better without a gun in my face.
I'm almost at the end of the chapter.
I remember how I first met Dale. Dale worked as a brakeman on the Southern Pacific. I was selling tickets at the end of the line.
Beautiful.
He read me poetry every time he came through.
You were overwhelmed.
I never met anyone like him. We, dated for a while, and then he said he knew this cat in the city he thought I would dig. I think he was trying to give me the air. It worked. I met Joe, and I fell for him the moment I saw him.
Tell me how you met.
Joe phoned me up.
Details, exact quotes.
He said Dale gave him my number, and I said, I'm dying to meet you. He asked me to meet him at Baker Beach, by the bridge. I said I could fall in love with that voice.
Got it. Keep going.
I can see that first moment when I saw him.
Image me.
Joe was sitting on a bench with 3 other guys. They looked tough. There were seagulls in the air. It looked like they had an argument or were in a jam. Joe looked at me a little sideways, like he was waiting for something, or someone. He didn't know if it was me. He was kind of tapping his leg up and down impatiently. When I remember it, it's like he was the only one in the light. Everything pointed toward him, and I thought, hey, I gotta get him.
And that's the end to my chapter.
Can you talk?
Sure, go. Trumpet, muse.
I got this feeling that you, my husband, and that fridge over there are connected. Do you know my husband?
No. We talked a lot here, but he's got secrets. I don't know him.
How often did he come over?
A lot of nights after fixing cars in the alley. We'd drink beers. He'd talk and I'd write.
I never knew. Did you write down exactly what Joe said?
Near the start of the scroll.
I don't know if I want to read this.
The sex is too much. Some nights I think she's gonna have a heart attack. We jump at each other like animals. We're at the cafe. I say something to her or brush her hand reaching for coffee, and she drags me home. Sometimes we don't make it inside.
God, Joe, just tell him everything. What's the angle on the fridge?
All I do is write and guard the fridge.
Did he spill about his armored truck heist? Because he didn't tell me.
Elliptically. He wanted money to open a repair shop. I told him not to. You don't want to get tied down.
Well, I'll let you off the hook for now. About my story. How's the story gonna end?
You speak any languages?
Some Italian, and I guess some Cantonese.
You'll do fine. Stick together and you can live anywhere.
Yeah? You're the first person who thinks we might make it. I'm going to Mexico. Cheap beer, low rent, warm weather. You can always run away from your troubles, right?
You got it. You should keep a journal.
I got enough on my plate. I was basically drunk all last year.
Good. Go.
My husband's on the rock. He'll be 50 when he's free.
Whew. Oh.
Our best years gone because, I think, of what happened in this room.
This room.
I got till the end of the month to untangle my life. Then I'm dead or reborn.
Yeah.
Enough about me. Let's talk about you for a change. Can I get a poem for my magazine?
Take whatever gives you a chill.
Why do you beat writers hate women?
I love women, but you can make men do anything.
Are you writing down what we're saying now?
Yep, I can't sleep till I finish the novel.
How long have you been here?
Not important. All that matters is the work. I gotta write 1,000,000 words.
How did you get here?
I've been squatting in buildings all around the beach. Joe needed a guardian. This place has power, so I stayed. That chapter's done. Let's move on.
I've heard enough. Well, take care. Try not to shoot anyone. And write me a bittersweet ending. This is 2 fridges Frankenstein together.
Hold it right there.
What? I told you my life story, and you still don't trust me?
I only trust my own stories.
That's my husband's fridge. Probably.
Then you probably know the passphrase, too.
Passphrase?
Joe said only someone who knows the passphrase can open the fridge.
I have no idea.
Sorry, then. Hands off that fridge or I'll put you down.
Guess I need Joe's passphrase.
Yep.
An old Remington. I think his pistol might be an old Remington, too. He'll shoot me for sure if I touch it. Go pills, mostly to keep him awake. And plus, haven't heard of this one. Probably another upper. They're empty. Maybe I'll read during our getaway. Here's a rare volume. I'll just borrow this. Zen koans and Buddhist philosophy. I don't have time to read. Another reason why I'm antsy. Not all bullseyes, but close enough. He shot it to shreds. I better hold on to it. How many weeks has he been typing? And not bathing? I'll take about 300 pages. I bet the girls at lower depths would love to see this. She'll pay a lot for this. It's gonna take a while to open this thing. It's got a stamp inside from the lower depths. Boosted, probably. I bet the girls at lower depths would love to see this. She'll pay a lot for this.
Oh, baby, uncorrected raw wonderful. Where do you find this stuff? I'm out of cash, but I'll give you credit for any book in the house.
Deal.
I promise I'll give you first choice of the new books next month.
I may not be around, but okay. I'll take the diary setter, soldier.
Super solid. Hey, are you gonna see the play I'm in next week? I got lines.
I may be out of town.
Oh, well, tell the guys, okay?
Let's open it up. There's a handsome key inside. It's an S key. S for Sutter. Joe should have been more careful with who he gave the keys to. Guess I better drop by the cafe and let Sutter know I got the book back. Once he realizes how much trouble he's caused me, he'll probably get suicidal again. Hey, Sutter, I got Joe's book back. The one you sold to the bookstore instead of keeping safe. Sutter. No wonder my life's a mess. All my friends are saps. Sutter. Hey, Tomato. Did my hubby leave something with you? A key?
Oh, yeah. I'm not sure where it is.
You got time to search now?
Cool, yeah. Let me just finish this drawing. If you flip through my sketchbooks, you can see Sutter's hairline slowly disappear. Sorry it's such a wreck.
You should see my place.
Hey, pose for me. I'm doing figurative stuff because I'm in therapy.
I'm in a rush.
I'll give you the key Joe left me.
Okay, but just for a few minutes. Are you working on your Diva series?
I try, but I'm afraid to ask people to pose. I'll have to clean the place. Plus, I can't work fast.
How's the noise?
It's quieter. There were some sculptors down the hall, but they split for Tangiers.
I've never seen your studio during the day.
Neither have I, really.
Did you ever do any engraving?
Yeah, I thought about being a printmaker, but the world needs women painters.
How'd you feel about a bit of forgery?
You know who's really good is Vivian.
That's right. I didn't think of her. Don't tell anyone, but Joe hid the loot somewhere from his heist.
So that's what the key is for? Why didn't he give it to you?
An excellent question. Did you follow up with that gallery?
I gave them some paintings, but I never heard back.
Did you call?
Phone's disconnected.
Did you go by?
No.
How were they supposed to contact you? You haven't found anyone to share the rent?
No one can put up with my junk. The Models Guild is hiring again.
Maybe if this other deal falls through. What's wrong?
You're leaving. I can see it in your eyes. You got rabbit blood just like Joe. Write me once in a while, okay? So I know you're alive.
Don't tell anyone, but Joe hid the loot somewhere from his heist.
So that's what the key is for? Why didn't he give it to you?
An excellent question. Wait, here's a flyer for the gallery.
Wait, that key you wanted? Maybe it's at the gallery. Let me clean my brushes. I'll show you where.
This flyer says they're open late.
When I leaned over to put my painting in, maybe the key fell out of my pocket. Maybe it's on the floor somewhere back there. Promise me? Promise you'll help me into this show?
Yeah, okay, I promise. Relax.
Not much to see. I'm still hanging the new show.
That's okay. We're painters from around the block. We just wanted to see the space.
Cool.